Warriors, you know, they have so many young guys. Really? I only see one that's playing right now, and that's Jordan Poole. Now, Gary Payton, he's in year 6. Okay, maybe I'll go with that. Wiggins, 8 years. Draymond, 10. Looney, 7. Steph, 13. Bielitsa, 7. Iguodala, 18. Damian is 29 years old. Otto Porter's 28 in his 9th year. Juan Toscano's 28. Where are all the young guys?
Yeah, and even the young guys seem to have old souls.
I mean, they're coming eventually with Kuminga, Moody, and James Wiseman, but this is a veteran quality team right now. And Jordan Poole's the one young guy that's playing.
I was about to say he had a nice bounce back game.
Steph fouled Buddy Hield shooting a 3 on that reach.
That's the one thing you can't have right now. Stop the clock, and they're putting points on the board. Yeah, just contest, just be solid. Don't reach in with your hands. This is not the time to pick up these fouls.
Steve Kerr's going to use a timeout here. The one thing Steve has said, and I think you said old soul for some of the players, and Steve's going to use a challenge on this, whether or not Steph fouled Buddy Hield.
Okay.
Is he said some nights it'll be your night, and some night it won't be your night. So for a Bielitsa, a Porter, a JTA, a Damian Lee, they don't worry about the individual glory. They worry about winning. And for Steph, he's going to lead the way. It's just how many compatriots are coming along for the ride on a given night. But you know you've got his brilliance to anchor everything, and you got Klay Thompson eventually waiting in the wings to be his tag team partner.
And he was brilliant. No surprise, just moving out the ball. Draymond Green and Steph working together. What else is new? Just getting separation so easily. You're too close to me. I got too much quickness. Do you know who I am? I'm an all-around scorer. He was working on defense tonight, too.
Absolutely.
Everybody had high intensity defensively, and he was no different. That split action, just executing it so perfectly, and he's executing that shush perfectly.
I think for Steph, he takes pride in every facet of the game, okay? So defensively a year ago, much improved. And as a leader, he's got to put out that defensive effort so these other guys come along for the ride.
Set
and so,
the tone.
you know, the 10 assists, the 7 rebounds. When you say, hey, the Warriors are going to have rebounding problems during the year, Steph's like, I will rebound, and you all better put forth the same amount of effort.
He's a great leader to have on your team because no one works harder than him on the team. And whatever they have to do to win, Steph is going to do that. I think Steph, he looked like he was really happy, so maybe they won this challenge. We'll see. They're taking a close look at it. You saw him zoom in there.
Now, we often talk about when you swipe down, an official will blow a whistle on the swiping down action, whether or not there's contact. And so this may be one where Steph felt he swiped down but didn't get Buddy Hield.
Yep.
And so that's why he was a little exercised that the foul was called.
Yeah, once you take a closer look at it, then you can see. And what you said is so true about everybody just being really at peace with their roles, maybe not getting it from night to night. You know, it's someone else's night to night. I'm going to come in when you need me.
We're going to overturn the call because the ball was loose. We're going to have jump ball center circle. Put 59.7 on the game clock.
Did you hear Steph? He's like, yeah! He was elated.
But here's the thing. When he tells Steve I didn't touch him, there's some guys that say I didn't touch him, and they did.
Right, trust factor.
Yeah, so the trust factor is Steph doesn't usually get exercised very often.
Right.
And so when he's like, hey, there wasn't any contact. Now, the reason it's a jump ball is because no team had clear possession after that shot. And so we'll go back to center court and jump it up. Rashawn Holmes and Draymond Green.
Show what kind of bounce you have, Draymond.
And Steph will let it go out of bounds. I was going to say, please don't jump into the stands.
Right. Get those legs in. Get those huge shoes in there on the bench. And Steph comes over.
I was just thinking of that tailbone on the metal step in Houston last year.
He almost tripped over one of his teammates. Maybe it was someone on the coaching staff. It was Q over there, maybe.
So inside the final minute with a 10-point lead. You know what De'Aaron Fox wants to do. Let's get downhill. Draymond knocked it away. Warriors are giving away nothing. And Jordan Poole will lay it up and in.
That was a mean in and out. One for the highlight reel.
The ball handling for Jordan Poole. The work he has done on every facet of his game is so evident.
He's got that thing on a string. He's been using that key card of his to get in the gym.
Still playing D and forcing that miss. So the Warriors are going to go to 3-0.
Talk about closing out a game. This is how you do it. The execution on the offensive side, defensively, containing, making everything tough at the rim. Nothing easy.
There is no doubt as to the king of California this week.
Right?
Down go the Lakers, the Clippers, and the Kings. And the Warriors move to 3-0.
Cali is active.
Now, it will be unlikely. Last time the Warriors were 3-0, they started 24-0.
That's true.
That was the last time they were 3-0 to begin a season.
This is the time of the season to go ahead and rack up some wins for the Warriors.
It is on to Oklahoma City. We will have that for you on Tuesday, and two really good friends and part of the Warrior dynasty.